Hey everybody, and welcome to Core Conversations. It's Kadra and Chloe hanging out with you this week. We'd like to talk about stress incontinence. And if you don't know, it's leakage that occurs with any activity such as like coughing, sneezing, anything out of the norm of just like breathing. Sometimes it can happen with jumping as well, which if your incontinence only happens with activity, it's calculated under athletic incontinence, which is what some people would say normal, but definitely it's become normalized, but it also shouldn't be happening. I'll let Chloe take it over here.
So the few things that Kadra listed off, like anything we think of that increases the pressure in our abdomen. So we can all think of when we're down and out with some kind of virus and we're coughing, sneezing a lot. I just saw an influencer or a PT on Instagram. She referred to it as peasing season, like springtime, everything's budding, blooming because we're sneezing a lot more. But all of those activity related things, like running, jumping, lifting heavy, specific to an exercise, you can also have that increased abdominal pressure and not be able to withstand. And then there's some leakage that happens out of the pelvic floor. Mm-hmm. I feel like I want to throw trampolines under the bus a little bit because that is one that we hear commonly, and I think across the board, women just in general, I can't jump on the trampoline with my kids. I can't go to Sky Zone with my kids. And when I say I want to throw trampolines under the bus, it's because just take an inventory for yourself. When's the last time you actually jumped on a trampoline? And if the answer was, well, I was 13 years old in my own backyard, and now I'm 38 and I've had a couple kids, and even if you hadn't had any kids, to go 15, 20 years from jumping on a trampoline to then jumping on a trampoline again, your body's different than when you were a teenager. So it is also one of the highest impact driven activities you can do for your pelvic floor, because a trampoline, you dip down and then gravity works even harder against you. So yes, it's a great example of an activity a lot of people are symptomatic with, but please take inventory for yourself and think, how often do I want to jump on the trampoline? Is this a realistic goal for me to completely get rid of leakage? The once every 3 years I'm going to get on the trampoline with my kids. Let's maybe try to tease out other times you're experiencing leakage.
And a little tidbit for our performance team, we do have a workshop that's free to the public called Return to Impact Postpartum. And there we slowly introduce you back into jumping. Like say if you haven't jumped in 15 years and you just go jump on a trampoline, like let's work your way up to like not even jumping, heel slams, and build that tolerance of your pelvic floor back up, because it's just not a day and night difference over time.
And don't let the name of that workshop startle you if you're not postpartum. Like I think I've attended it. It's great for anybody experiencing any sort of leakage with impact symptoms, right, whether that be sprinting on the treadmill, mm-hmm, or like for me personally, it was only with jumping jacks. So it can be tailored to people outside of the pre and postpartum phase. We just toss that. I think you guys just toss that title in there too, so right, people know that it's kind of all encompassing. Right. All right. That's it for today, I think.
Thanks for tuning in. See you next time.